Well, good evening, lovely people. I've never been to this wood before, so it's a bit of a wild card, so we'll see how I get on, but it'll be good fun. Looks like there's a good mix of trees. It's on a hill, which is quite good because it rained so much yesterday. Fingers crossed I find somewhere decent to sleep. I hope you can hear me above all the traffic down there. It is rush hour, so I am hoping that it just settle down before bed. A few cars is fine, but yeah. So this is the first time I've been here, and I'm quite pleased with this little camping setup. I quite like the open sky above me. It's meant to be quite clear tonight, but there's meant to be a bit of fog and mist in the morning. This is my first wild camp in a while. I did try and wild camp about a month ago. It was actually on the eve of my birthday, and I was really hoping to have a nice bivvy camp with no tent, just me under the stars, enjoying my birthday cake, but it rained. So I had to bail on that wild camp, and I'm glad I did, just because it rained. I pretty much got back home just as the rain. But I will probably share that wild camp with you. Good news is, I have a lovely cider to enjoy. And enjoy I shall. The bad news is, I brought my stove, but I forgot the gas. I've been given these lovely meat pouches from Max, and I've got pasta bolognese and a chocolate brownie for dessert. The bad news is that I can't heat them up, but considering I eat couscous cold, that doesn't bother me. The only thing that is a bit of a disappointment though is, yeah, I got a mega hot chocolate, sunrise, sunset. But on a previous wild camp, I've done this before, and I had my hot chocolate, but I had it cold, and it was not worth it. I'm just gonna have to have that when I get back home. But I am looking forward to eating this pasta bolognese and the chocolate brownie. God, yeah. So I can just see the sunset over there, which is cool. Time to enjoy this cold pasta bolognese. Okay, that went down quite well. So I'm gutted about the hot chocolate, but I'm excited for the chocolate brownie. I mean, you know it's going to be a good chocolate brownie when the first ingredient is sugar. A little close up there. There we go. I hope you're all doing really well. It feels like I haven't, well, I know I haven't wild camped in a long time. Probably the last successful one was probably back in beginning of August, which is a long time ago considering now it's mid-October. I thought I would get out before the weather turned, and yeah, in between all the rain. I'm not sure where you guys live, but in the UK it's been raining cats and dogs constantly. And again, I don't mind camping in the rain, but it is a lot easier just for a one single wild camp just to do it avoiding the rain. I've chose my night wisely. Some of the questions I get asked a lot about wild camping is, how do I find the spots? On the one hand, it's quite a simple question to answer, but on the other hand, it can be quite broad depending on your experience of wild camping, if you're trying to get into it and so on. For me, like with this particular location, I've never been here before. I've driven past it a few times and I thought, hey, that looks like a really cool wood. I wonder how easy it would be to wild camp in there. And easiness in terms of if there's any dog walking trails nearby or mountain bike trails, if the land is flat, because if it's like a big hill, it might be hard to sleep on. So yeah, it depends on the ground quality and how easy it, or how comfortable you would like in terms of a good night's sleep. This particular hill turns out to be somewhere that's popular for pheasant shooting or grouse shooting. So there's quite a few fresh tyre tracks around. So I've kind of come away from the trail, and I think I've come away far enough so I won't be disturbed and I won't be disturbing those that use the land. In an ideal world, if you have the time, it's definitely worth recceing somewhere to wild camp, because you save time and you can just come, set up, and boom, you know exactly where you're going to be wild camping that night. I spent about an hour walking around just until I found somewhere I was comfortable to camp. It got dark a lot quicker than I anticipated, but nevertheless, all I was going to say was good night. I was going to say, I hope you all sleep well, but you're probably watching this in the day. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning, I guess. Good night, guys. Well, good morning from my little spot in the woods. So I slept reasonably well. This place is full of wildlife at night. I think I was able to record an owl, there was a deer strutting around, and I also didn't know that it was a full moon last night. I was reading my book from my Kindle, and all of a sudden I kind of realised it was a lot brighter in the tent than just the light that my Kindle was producing. And I went outside and there was a massive full moon directly above me. So that was quite cool to see. So yeah, I'm just going to pack up and head home. I'm going to enjoy walking through the forest because it's quite misty. I can only just see it beyond the trees, but it did say it would be foggy this morning. to rate that wild camp. I don't think it deserves a 7 or an 8, so I'm going to go for 7.5. The main reason being that it's my fault for forgetting the gas. I was really looking forward to heating up my spaghetti bolognese, having a nice hot chocolate, then also having a hot drink this morning. But alas, it is my own fault really. But aside from that, I was quite pleased with the new location that I found. I will be going back there. It was really nice to see it with all the autumn leaves. And it was quite a chilled, relaxed wild camp, which is what I wanted. I'm just happy that I was able to get out after it's been so long. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll share the previous failed wild camp just in case you'd like to see it, and just because I like to show that not all wild camps are successful. I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.